Greetings, beautiful people. If you're watching this, we appreciate you supporting the masterpiece edition of Black Wall Street, the board game. As y'all know, we have commissioned artists from literally all over the world. And I think this one may be the furthest from the origins. On here today, we have Drew from Cambridge, England, who is really inspired. Hey, what's up, Drew? Who is really inspired to make sure that his daughter is raised with Black beauty, with art all around her. I really love that message, that motivation. Drew, welcome to the party.
Hey. Nice to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course, appreciate you. So let's dive kind of into it. What kind of motivated you to contribute to this work, even though it is an international piece, right? And I don't know how much of Tulsa you know about before, but we were greatly appreciative to have someone from England, from Cambridge, to be a part of the team. But yeah, can you talk about your motivation a little bit?
Well, I knew a little bit about Tulsa before, but it was your Instagram page that I saw, and I just kind of looked into the game. I actually did a bit more research into Tulsa, and I thought this is amazing. Like I need Black Monopoly. I need the best version of Monopoly ever. It was really inspiring what you're doing. So I thought I'd try and contribute.
Love that. Appreciate you. So I mean, I kind of alluded to it a little bit, but can you talk about what inspires you to create, right? Like what is your why? What is your motivation to create these pieces?
I'd say just life experiences really, and experiences and stories of those like close to me. I find it hard to create when not in like a positive or like comfortable mental state or environment. So the things that inspire me are usually things that have put me in that like positive state. So that's kind of what inspires me.
Nice. Love it. Love it. I really loved your logo that you submitted too, right? Or the profile picture. It's you and you holding your little daughter. I feel like that really embodies your values, embodies what you stand for, family, beauty, surrounding your daughter with the stuff. So much love and
Yeah.
respect. So the digital piece that you submitted is called Black Owned, and you were very specific with putting a woman at the forefront of Black owned, at in the background, the future of Black Wall
Yeah.
Street. So can we dive into your vision for this piece and really what it's representing?
What it represents. I I kind of wanted to like mirror the same effect that Black Wall Street had on America all those years ago.
Mm,
So kind of just pushing back against these the stereotypes of like Black inferiority or mediocrity, and just kind of showing Black excellence.
mm.
Yeah. So that was the idea behind it, really. Yeah.
So I love the idea of the Black excellence behind it, but I feel like it was a strategic move, or a very intentional move, maybe not strategic, intentional move to have a Black woman at the forefront, right?
Mm,
Because I think
mm.
when we think of Tulsa's Black Wall Street in history, it was, because of the time, a little bit led by Black men because it was in the early 1900s. But
Yeah.
yours has a Black woman and it looks futuristic. Do you
Mm.
believe the Black woman is the Black future?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, Black woman is literally my Black future. Like
Mm,
I've got my little girl right here. It's times have changed.
mm.
Times have changed, definitely. Yeah.
Love that. And then the details again, if you look at one, the eyes are looking right at you, but a little bit out of the corner, as if you can't sneak up on me. I see everything that's coming. You got boss on the earrings, so you can still have a little bit of bling. You can still be a boss and be a professional at the same
Yeah.
time. And then
Hmm.
you have the whole entire city, right? The landscape, you got the skyscrapers, all Black owned. So I love the details that you put into here for sure.
Hmm.
Um, jumping out of this particular piece, where else can your art be found? Not sure if you have your own website. I know you have
Um,
a website, but other
yeah.
maybe things that you've been commissioned for, other places your digital art or physical art can be found.
Uh, so I'm actually a graphic designer, web designer. So most of my stuff's really like corporate. So I've got like billboards and for hospitals and tech companies and adverts and stuff. But truthfully, I've only just started posting personal art online through Instagram and my website. So this is it's kind of new for me to be posting stuff that I want to do rather than what a company wants me to do. So yeah, so it's Instagram and my website mostly. Yeah.
Nice. Is it so? Jump in a little random, but how different is it to create something that's personal, create something that is from your own soul, from your own heart, versus someone says, "Hey, can you create a billboard for our own brand?" and you create that? Like, is the process or is the emotions different?
Oh, completely. This is a whole different feeling. For companies, you're basically a tool for them to create their vision. I think my idea of success in this field is when you're able to create your own vision and like monetize that in some shape or form. But the process is completely different. You're in a completely different mindset. You're trying to get into their head, whereas when you're creating your own work, it comes from the heart, definitely.
I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, why is art, digital art or art in general, why is art important to you? Drew, aka Chai, why is it important to you?
It's part of me, really. Yeah, definitely. I've loved drawing since I was a kid, and I basically chose an art-based profession rather than trying to do something traditional, which was a bit of a risk. But I find if I don't create something for a while, I just don't feel like myself. So it's definitely personal to me that I just need to be a creative person, whether it be digital art, painting, creating videos, and literally anything. It's important to me, and it's important to create something that represents me and my own or my culture, just so I can add to the representation that's out there already.
Love that. Love that. Is there and part of my ignorance, but can you let me know, in your opinion, is there a difference, or how is Black culture connected between Black culture in LA, Black culture in New York, Black culture in Cambridge, Black culture in London, France? Like what is that connecting piece that pulls us kind of all together in your opinion?
Um, oh, that's tough because there's so many differences and like
Right. Oh, you can talk about the
nuances.
differences too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the only real thing that connects all of them is features, being able to see Black features in artwork. Um, there's different styles and nuances, and obviously you've got the cityscape in the background of mine. That's very specifically Tulsa. Um, yeah, I'd say yeah, they're all different. They're all different. Yeah, there's not as much representation, I'd say, in England
Really?
as there is in America. Because growing up, I was raised on mostly American like Black culture.
Mm,
Yeah, that's what the TV shows and stuff like that. We had a couple, but it was minimal.
gotcha.
It's only now recently that we're starting to see more of our own style, yeah, or
Mm,
artwork.
what are some of those TV shows that you remember from back in the day?
Oh, I can't think of one now. My Wife and Kids. I used
There
to
we
love
go.
that growing up. What was that Yeah, Fresh Prince,
Fresh
obviously.
Prince.
Yeah, Fresh Prince. Proud Family. I used to watch on Disney. Yeah, I love Proud Family.
Nice.
Damn, I can't. You put me on the spot, man. I can't think of a lot. That's
Love
a
it.
Raven. Yeah, loads of them. Loads of them. Yeah.
Nice. I find it interesting because I don't think, well, I think some people do. Like the folks like Tyler Perry definitely think about that. Folks like Dame Dash think about that. But the media that we create, whether it's in America, it's in Cambridge, it's in France, it has the potential to reach the entire world.
Oh,
Right. So you
definitely.
can create an image, you can create a board game, you can create a video, and someone in Tokyo can see it. And now they think this is what Blackness is, right? This is what Black excellence is. This is what it means to be a father. This is what it is to have a proud family. So I just feel like it's very important for and amazing for artists like you that are out there putting positive messages out there, positive Black messages out there for the entire world to see. So I definitely, appreciate that. I just want to let you know how important you are, how important other artists are in creating that image of Black excellence around the world.
Mm.
Maybe possibly last question. We'll see where this goes. But any potential mentors that you have in creating art, in business, in fatherhood, just like mentors that you think you've pulled from and have made you who you are today?
Oh, that's a good one. Mentors.
And they can be
Uh,
virtual mentors too. Maybe someone that you didn't necessarily meet, but has
yeah.
definitely poured into you.
Art wise, I'd say at the moment, the first person that comes to mind is the small creator that I've just been watching religiously called the Tall Brush, and his artwork is just beautiful. It's amazing. I check him out on Instagram. Yeah, I think it's the Tall Brush. Yeah, amazing guy. But success wise, there's this artist on YouTube called Ergo Josh, and as we was talking about before, he kind of creates his own stuff, and people come to him rather than him being commissioned to do something for them. And I thought that's like my perfect idea of success. Like rather than be creating art for a company, having a company come to you to create your own stuff.
Right.
So that was definitely Ergo Josh. He's a good one. And fatherhood, I don't really have many people to look to, but I've got this cousin. I'll shout him out, Cyprian. He's got 5 kids,
There we
and
go.
he's an amazing dad. He's literally my mentor. I aspire to be like him, definitely.
Love that. Love that. If you're just tuning in, we got Drew on the line here, a commissioned artist for the Masterpiece edition of Black Wall Street, the board game. He contributed the titled work Black Owned, featured right there as strong, intelligent, melanated, business savvy Black woman in front of a cityscape, the future of Tulsa. You can follow him at CHY_brand, CHY Brand, and you can go to CHYbrand.com to learn more as well. All right. So before I let you get out of here, I heard a little bit of aspirations of what you want to do for the future, right? You want to be able to just create stuff and create beautiful art masterpieces and have people that come to you, flock to you from all over the world to get your piece.
Yeah.
You mind going a little bit more, like maybe 5 years from now, where do you want CHY Brand to be? What do you want to be creating? Where do you want to be located at that point? Yeah, can you just talk a little bit of manifesting the 5-year future for Drew?
Well, I've only recently started branding myself as CHY Brand. I started off with clothing because I know there's multiple people in my family that are extremely talented seamstresses. So I thought I'd hone in on that and try and put some of my artwork on some of their clothing, and it seems to have worked out. I really like the route that's taken. But I want to be able to just create artwork, maybe. Yeah, I just want to be able to create art, maybe podcasts, stuff like that. I'm trying to create a brand around like tranquility and peacefulness. So hi little buffs. Sorry.
Go ahead and pull up the motivation. There you go.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's right there. That's me.
Love that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. There we go.
Congratulations, one, on the beautiful family that you have.
Thank you.
Congratulations on starting this brand, and hopefully more and more is coming your way. Fashion, games, billboards, headphones, you name it, your brand's about to get put on everything for sure. So if you just,
Thank you, man.
of course, no doubt. Thank you for contributing to Masterpiece Edition. We appreciate you. Again, y'all go follow at CHY_brand. Go to CHYbrand.com to see what other stuff he has available. All right. Any last motivating words you may have, or words of goodbye, farewell you want to give to the folks?
I'm just looking forward to see where you guys are going with this Black Wall Street game. It's amazing, really inspiring. Thank you so much for actually putting my artwork on it. It means a lot. It means the world to me. So yeah, thank you, man.
Let's love, of course. Thank you. All right, y'all. Peace out. Stay healthy, and we appreciate y'all support.